New insight about the man accused of sending pipe bombs across the country. We're hearing from his family, former co-workers, and a person right here in the tri-state who knew him.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, 56-year-old Cesar Sayoc from Florida is in custody. Now, investigators believe that he sent the packages to top Democrats and vocal critics of President Donald Trump.
We know Sayoc has been an amateur bodybuilder and a stripper. He also has a history of financial problems and an extensive record of past arrests. All new at 11, his family's attorney reacts to the news of his arrest.
His mother happens to be a Democrat. They're in shock at their son's behavior. They believe him to be very sick. They believe he's been in need of medical care for a long time.
Sayoc's family says that they tried to get treatment, but he refused. He hasn't seen his mother in more than 3 years. Family members say they are cooperating with the FBI's investigation.
Tonight, we're also hearing from the general manager of a strip club in West Palm Beach. Sayoc worked there as a DJ just last night.
Shock and disbelief. Until I heard his name, I still didn't want to believe that it was his van. Once people started telling me that it was his van, I heard there was political stickers. I never noticed those. He always parked in the back, and I thought it looked like an ice cream truck.
Late tonight, we did speak with a local event promoter. Tony Valentine tells us Sayoc tried to book strip shows here in the tri-state in the 90s, but Valentine refused because of transportation costs. Sayoc was here for a very brief time, but Valentine says he has no knowledge of him actually performing here. In 2014, Valentine wrote a letter to the Broward County Court on Sayoc's behalf after Sayoc was charged with grand theft and battery.
Let's get back to the investigation, though. Sayoc will face a judge Monday afternoon.
He is charged with at least 5 federal crimes, and he does face up to 48 years in prison. ABC's Maggie Rulli walks through how the FBI tracked him down in the first place.
Signal 46 suspect at the AutoZone.
Witnesses say Cesar Sayoc was in line at the AutoZone store buying parts when agents rushed in.
He wasn't yelling or screaming or flailing. He was in handcuffs and he calmly was escorted to the vehicle.
Police say this white van belonged to the suspect. Its windows covered with hard-to-miss political messages supporting the president and demonizing his critics.
The defendant faces up to 58 years in prison.
Court documents reveal investigators found Sayoc through fingerprints on the packages and items inside. They also say that some of the packages had photos of the intended targets with red circle slashes on their faces. The Department of Justice believes they found a social media account belonging to the suspect. They say it contains right-wing content and aggressive attacks on liberals, including mentioning some of those people who received packages with the words, "See you soon." Maggie Rulli, ABC News, New York.